Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kome Olori. I am the founder of She Dares to Succeed. And this channel is all about quitting the 9 to 5 and starting your own profitable business. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button straight away. And in today's video, I will be breaking down how you can start your own eBay business like a boss. If you're interested, keep watching. I think eBay is one of those platforms that people really underestimate. Because when I started on eBay, I also went into the business, or I went into eBay with the mindset of I had a few things I wanted to dispose of. And so eBay was the place where people went to do that. So people look at eBay as a place which is similar to Gumtree or Craigslist, where they feel like if they have unwanted items, they can just dispose of them on eBay. And very few people see the real potential that you can grow a very successful business on the platform, selling to people who probably have come to look for things that they could get at a discount or, at a bargain. If eBay is something you're considering, I definitely encourage you to look more at building a very structured business while you are appealing to those who are looking for things that are a bit cheaper or things that are not as accessible to them. Maybe they live in faraway places or they can't easily get to the store or things like that. eBay for me is definitely a yes if you're working from home, if you're looking to, get a side hustle. And I want to break down to you how you can start your eBay business as quickly as possible and without wasting money, and to be able to make money from the platform as quickly as well. So the first thing that you obviously need to do is to create your own eBay account, because obviously that's like the place to start from. If you want to sell on the platform, you will need to create an account. Unlike other platforms like Amazon, you don't need to start out as a business account. You can start out with your normal individual account.
The first thing you do is go to the eBay website and you look for the top of the screen where it says hello, sign in or register. You want to click on register because you need to create a new account. And once you click on register, it would open up to this page where you can type in your own information, or you can choose to continue with Facebook or to open your account with Google. At the top of the screen, if you notice, that's where it says create a business account. And at this point, you really do not need that because this is your chance to learn about the platform, try your hand at selling a couple of items and see if this business is something you want to continue in the long run.
The next thing you need to do is to create a PayPal account.
Similar to eBay, you would go to the PayPal account, which is paypal.com, and you want to click on where it says sign up. Now there are different options for PayPal as usual. PayPal, the personal account or the business account. At this point as well, you need only the personal account. So you come to this link here where it says sign up. You click on sign up, and while it's opening, you know that you're definitely clicking this personal account, which allows you to shop and also receive money, and you're clicking on continue. And then as usual, you'll enter your personal details, you select your country, you'll say continue, and that's how you create a PayPal account.
Have a credit card or a debit card that you can link to your eBay account, because what would happen is eBay likes to take their charges at the end of each month, and so they need a card that they can charge. So when I started with linking my PayPal account and asking them to take the charges from my PayPal account. But I realized that it was not a good deal for me, because at the end of each month, I really wanted to know how much I had sold in all, how much my profit, without having to do too much accounting and too much balancing of books. And also because sometimes, especially when you're just starting out, you may not have sold enough to cover the fees and charges that you have racked up during the month, or for some reason you just don't have enough money in your PayPal, maybe because you've withdrawn the money, and eBay really frowns on that. So you need to use a debit card or a credit card that would always be chargeable, so that they can take out what you owe them on fees every month. I think at this point I should mention that on every item you sell on the eBay platform, they will charge you around 10% of the total sale price. So if you had something that you sold at £10 and you also charged £3 on postage, that would be £13, and eBay will charge you a 10% charge on that because you're an individual. At some point, when you become a store or you have a business account with eBay, that actually reduces to 8% on every deal or on every sale. However, they will charge you a monthly charge. And that's why I encourage you to, and I suggest that you start with an individual account, not a store, because it's better to pay 10% on the total sale, which you don't have to pay until you've actually sold the good, than to pay a monthly charge of about 20 to £30 and still pay on the sale of each good. Is now you've created your eBay account, you've created your PayPal account, you've linked it up to your debit or credit card, whichever one you want to use. The next thing you now have to start thinking about is, what are you going to sell on the platform? Because the only way you're going to make any money is if you actually have stuff to sell, right? So for beginners, I always advise you to look around your house and kind of find things that you don't use anymore, because those are the things that you probably know very well. You have enough product knowledge about them because you've used them yourself, right? So those would be the things that you start with. I would say start with the things in your house, start with the things that you haven't used in a while, but they are in perfect working condition, because the last thing you want to happen is to list something that is not great and then your customer starts to complain about it. And that just means that, you've started your business on the wrong foot. You're already getting bad reviews before you have even gone very far. And that's not a good look for you as a new seller. You want to have a stellar record on the platform so that people can consider buying from you more often than when you're just starting. So you go on the eBay website and you list your item. You have about 3 to 5 items that you're listing at once. The next thing is you start to wait for your first sale. Now, from my own experience, your first sale usually happens within around a week if you have listed stuff that people are looking for. So that's why I'm saying don't list things that people are not interested in just because you want to start on the platform. List things that you think would actually sell, and you can find things that people will sell by just looking through the platform and seeing if there is a demand. So for example, I had a customer who started with a PS4 because he wasn't interested in using it anymore, but there are people out there who are interested in buying the PS4. So use something that is of value that you're not using anymore, and you could get good money back from. So that's the next thing you do. So once you've made your first sale, then you know that you're already in business. Like, you know the process, you know how to do your business on the platform, how to get demand, how to list products that people are actually interested in. And after that, you just wait for a review from your customer, and don't forget to also pay forward by leaving a review for your customer. So your customer is leaving you a good review and you are doing the same thing in return. And so guys, that's how you start a business on eBay like a boss. I know you might have some questions from this video, so leave them in the comment section. And if there's any other videos you would like me to do to help you get started on your business journey, also leave them in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe as well. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.